That shit is funny.
I actually got hope, bro, getting the ball. I would have been
This
perfectly fine. I should have just
is
played fucking one of these other tight ends. God damn.
this is comedy. Who would think that the last place matchup is way more interesting than any of the matchups?
That's insane, bro. That shit is. All good. He gonna get the ball, so I'm not really tripping. But if
He
I'm Baker, I'm
he
like,
really
Lord,
wanna he really wanna use his fucking cash in. Sorry, buddy, don't work out that way.
cash in.
He is surprisingly one of the only people who still has a cash in, but it does not work that way, so it doesn't really matter.
He said, look, you can if you cash at me $50. Uh, I would say 50 to 100. Oh man, tough, tough.
This is who knew this was going to be the most interesting matchup. That's funny. All Baker had to go do was just go get it, go down the
Two,
field.
two first downs.
He could have
Two
ran for
first
the shit.
downs.
That's grade A comedy to me. Nigga said, yeah, nah.
Jamal Johnson did score last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Foster Moreau the starting tight end for the Saints?
No, no,
You
he
sure?
scored 2 weeks ago. He didn't do shit last week.
Honestly, I was very afraid today going against Noah's team, but his team sold severely. Like Josh Allen sold so hard,
Hmm, shocker.
so damn hard, and honestly, a lot of his team sold like shit.
If Derek Carr was playing, it'd be a for sure dub.
I hate when it's fucking raining. Literally the fucking worst. I got some good news for you, Des.
What?
I'm at your conference, so you can go. You
What
can
you
go
talking about?
win the shit in the offline joint.
Oh,
I
I
miss
ain't
our
worried about it.
rivalries.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm talking some you weird nigga. You scored 160 points.
No, I'm talking about before all the matchups actually started.
Alright.
And you know who I have to thank the most? I thanked him earlier. I can thank Jamari for just being the catalyst for
Every
this
time I
change.
watch them play, I like to. fuck are you doing?
Thank you for being the
You
catalyst, my
actually,
boy.
he actually thought that was okay.
That nigga had saved my week twice.
Oh, matter of fact,
Granted, this is a group effort. Very much so a group effort. And I so happened to pick the right person. I can't, hey, I can't start a greater lineup than what I have in my lineup now. Literally, it's the highest points at each position
now why did he actually drop James Cook?
because he had read a report that that he was having some fumbling issues and possibly going to take less snaps. So he didn't want to go with that. So he went with Rashad White. I said, good job. I said because I didn't want Rashad
He
White because I
kept
knew
Rashad White.
Rashad. I remember we made a trade with each other.
I thought he dropped James Cook.
No, he traded me James Cook for Rashad White.
Rashad White.
Straight the fuck up.
That's insane, bro.
And he's the one who initiated the offer. So you know how I was sending y'all all bullshit trades in the offseason
Yeah.
to kind of get everything going for
My
Jordan
team
Mason.
ass.
He actually sent me another trade in the process, and
Mason scored 178 points, bro.
yeah, this nigga first
His
off,
running back's
kicker
just
scored
his run
20 plus points, which would have pissed me off if I
his
was going
running
against
back's
him.
just too damn good, bro. It don't
Yes,
even matter what his wide receivers do, bro. He don't even play wide receivers. He
he
play
don't
two.
even play wide receivers.
He don't even need to. He can have my wide receivers and be fine.
So it sounds like we have the opposite problem. Well, no, both of our running backs, low key, are kind of the spark of
Bro,
our team.
this shit is insane.
Who would think me and Mason will go from last to we'll finish 1 and 2 respectively?
Damn. This is insane. Oh, good. After this week, I can go back to never checking that shit. I can go back to never checking that shit.
Come on, man, I need you to be a better GM, bro.
Bro, I ain't worried about that shit. Long as they pussy not hurting, I'll be fine. That's just really what it come down to. Like my
If you
running
say,
backs
if you
are
say so.
fine. They are. Only reason Pacheco not doing that because he's still kind of hurt, so he get the split carries the whole time. Okay. Jonathan Taylor is Jonathan Taylor. J.K. Dobbins is broken. Oh, well, it don't matter to me. I just need to get this shit over with. That's W though that he ain't got nobody else to play. You get 1 point for a catch, right?
Half,
Half? I need
half.
four catches tomorrow. Let's see. Shout out JT with a 40 bomb though.
JT coming, JT coming, JT, JT, JT coming. That's all I kept. That's all I kept thinking in my head whenever that nigga scored.
40 bomb though. If I would have played any other of these tight ends though, this shit would have been cooked. Or if I fucking played the Patriots defense instead. How many points they have today? Six? Six. So 2 points. I'd be at 11, 13, 56. Holy shit, I would have lost by. Oh, yeah. I would have self harmed.
Can you stop?
No, I would have self harmed. bro, self harm.
Why are you saying this, bro?
Because I'm saying if I would have played the Patriots defense instead of the Steelers defense, I would be losing right now by .16. And imagine that was game over and I didn't have nobody to play tomorrow. Oh, bro, self harmed. Self harm. That's just what it is. Something is bad is getting done.
Oh man,
Something very
just
badly is getting done.
I'm just happy everybody's having fun in some way, shape, or
I'm not.
form. I know you kind of are. You
I'm
you like
not
the
at all.
you like the sweatiness of it. It's okay.
This season was actually very, very annoying and not fun. If you want me to be completely honest, last season I had fun. I made the playoffs. I was a couple of points away from almost going to the second round, and the very next week after that, I literally would have won a championship if I just would have won my first round matchup. Because the very next week or the next 2 weeks, my team went stupid.
Everybody has fun when they're winning. That's just a foregone
I
conclusion,
mean,
buddy.
yeah, but it would have been fine if like my team just pussies, bro. Like they are so soft. Waddle is soft, like insanely soft.
Well, the
I'm
season that
only
you
joking, by the way, here
had
though,
or are having,
because I'm not the person that actively calls like pro athletes soft when they get hurt. But for this conversation right here, they soft.
well, the season that you're having is the season that I had
Dog shit.
last year. So it's quite funny to me that you're saying this when I literally just had damn near the same exact season as you last year.
It's fine. I'm gonna be honest. I don't expect shit to change. They soft.
Well, you gotta expect shit to change some way somehow, right?
Nope.
You got the first pick, bro. Well, no, you got
No, I
the sec.
don't.
You got the second. You got the
Third.
third. You got the third pick. Yeah, brother.
Dog shit.
Well, that would change next year. So just this is the last year of that.
I really want to trade that motherfucker, but I know ain't nobody gonna give me what the fuck I want.
What you want, bro? I give you what you need.
Some dog. Dog is what I need. Dog. Dog.
DNA dog.
That's what I need. I actually gotta be worth it, motherfucker. That consistent. Like I honestly think I would have been fine if Pacheco don't get hurt. Like truly, just having an extra running back would have been fine. But having to play, and then it just made it so worse because then JT got hurt. So I had to play freaking Goodson for like 4 weeks, and he didn't start getting the ball until the week before JT came back. So that was ass. I'm just fucking wasting roster spots out there. I had to use Roshan Johnson. Just dog shit, bro. Just dog shit. And then my wide receivers wasn't even fucking hurt besides Olave. They just dog shit. Like Caleb Williams throw hospital balls every time he throw the ball to DJ Moore.
I'll
DJ
put
Moore
it to
be
you this way:
crashing out there on the field. Crashing out. That should be hilarious.
this season, honestly, for both of us, was similar
It
in
should
different
be.
ways. Reason why I say that is because we both had injured ass niggas who had no business at all being the way that they were. The only golden difference is though is that
You got 8 million running backs, and I don't.
yeah, I must say I had a backup plan for this shit because I knew it
You
was gonna
took
happen.
every running back that could have possibly been out there before the season even started. Like every last one of them. Like, it's fine.
You gotta have a backup plan.
I
And
mean, it's
low,
fine. I mean, you just took it more serious. I mean, I'm just out here bullshitting.
hey,
It'll
I
probably
was
stay the
hell bent
same
on not
next
being
season.
last.
More bullshitting again. Because I'm probably not going to check that shit ever.
Come on, man.
That ass, bro.
I
Bro,
hate when I
literally after this, we talking about
slide.
checking that shit again.
I hate when I slide and they still don't give me the animation to properly slide.
Like, bro, I'm
Um,
just not checking that shit.
then I guess the punishment will always be lined up for you, then, brother.
I mean, bro, I try to make a trade or whatever. Am I probably get one? Maybe, maybe not.
I'm gonna say if you okay with it, I'm okay with it too.
Huh. Just making this pussy's hurt. Especially JT. That shit had me pissed.
JT coming, JT coming, JT, JT,
His
JT
pussy
coming.
hurt. Bro, I lost
Uh,
like just so many games because he wasn't playing. I got one running back scoring 15. Then I got the other running backs. I don't know what the fuck they doing. I don't know. Mason want DJ Moore though, but I don't know if I get him DJ Moore though. See what DJ Moore for a tight end. In the way Caleb finally been throwing him the ball and shit, and knowing Keenan Allen not gonna be there next season, I don't want to do that unless he gonna give me Laporta or some shit.
I am active. Well, tight end is not the make or break for my team, but it would
Yeah, tight
help
end is dog shit.
soar. Look, tight ends will help
Not
soar
so.
this team into being great. They're really, really good, but tight end will make it great. But at the same time, everybody's having the same problem at tight end, so I can't try to make it seem
Now
like
Mason,
I'm the only person. Even
I'm
Mason,
trying to get Mason, bro. I like he won't even give me fucking Hawkinson for like a second.
like
He's like,
Mason, low
dog man,
key,
DJ Moore, DJ
Laporta
Moore,
just came
bro.
into his own. Hawkinson just came back from his ACL problems. Evan Ingram's been
Exactly.
injured all year.
And he was asking for DJ Moore for Hawkinson before I think it was even uh, off the IR. I'm like, bro, you're insane.
Yeah, the only person who
He
really did
said,
not
well, you
have.
can have him when he get off. No, need that dude now. And he said, okay, at first. Not a chance. I was trying to bend.
I'm trying to think who's the only person who did not have a problem at tight end this year. Jacob. Jacob was the only person, genuinely, the only person to not have a problem at tight end this year.
I got Bowers, and I'm pissed that I took Jonathan
And he
Brooks
got
instead.
and he got John Smith.
I dropped Jonathan Smith this summer. Tough.
Oh yeah, bro. You genuinely did not have a problem at tight end this year. And whoever the fuck got George Kittle.
That dude is ass.
Kittle?
Dog shit.
Don't start this conversation today, bro.
Dog shit. I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth. Am I lying?
Slightly, but it's neither here nor there.
Dog shit is not the right term. You're right.
I'm about to say it's neither here nor there because
He
he's
good, but he ain't superstar.
especially not even after this year.
No,
It's crazy.
you said this year.
This
If
year
I go look at
he
his
had a great
stats
year.
and his ass, I might actually crash out. Okay, might crash out. Okay, that's really good. Good stuff. 68, 967, 8 touchdowns. That's good stuff. I was gonna crash out though. I was waiting for it to be some bullshit from you. I'm not even. I'm literally not even trolling. I was waiting on it to be like 500 yards or like 40 catches or shit like that. I
No,
don't know.
bro. I'm about to say he's literally been the best tight end outside of not Michael Brockers,
I'm gonna take
Brock
that
Bowers.
up because I'm gonna say that's because they whole team hurt and Purdy ain't got nobody else to get the ball to. So he actually has no choice but to do that. That's what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna say
Come
that's
on,
a good
dog.
season though.
Come on,
What you
dog.
mean? Come on, bro.
He's had seasons like that before, though. That's why I'm very confused. But
Let's
he
see.
outside before Mark Andrews did it, he did have the record for most receiving yardage by a tight end
That's insane. And look, in one season.
in one season. His second year in the league at that.
Yeah, then they turn him into a blocker, and everybody just, well, he get blocked good, so that's why he's so good. Bro, he don't do shit else. Let's see here. Bro, he got two seasons of 1,000 yards. It'll be what, three, four this season?
It'll be four this season. Yeah.
8 seasons, four. I feel like he should get 1,000 every season. If you want
It's
me to be
not what
all
he's called
honest,
upon to do.
that's a problem. That's a skill issue. It's a team issue. He
Yes,
should get 1,000
I,
every
I
season
think we all know that it's a team issue. I think we all have heavily discussed that it was a team
because
issue.
that dude is horny for fucking running backs.
Well, running the ball at that. So, because
No,
every
running backs, horny.
receivers is kind of having the same issue as well.
They
The only
receivers are
reason
ass.
I wouldn't say they are ass, just in this particular system, they're not really asked to do a great amount of work. I think that's really the best way to think about it. Like Ayuk
That's
is
why
not bad. Ayuk is just not
he's
in
a
the.
dumbass. Tell you that.
I can see why you say that.
Should have went to the Steelers. Idiot. Bro went out there to actually play to never get the ball, and then when he finally, oh my god, I'll crash out about that too because he's an idiot.
You just want a reason to crash out. Let me just give you a reason to fucking crash out, dog. All right.
No, 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 no. I'm having a bad day. If I'm being
I
honest.
know. I can tell. You just want a reason to crash out. Let me just go ahead and accelerate that shit for you, dog.
Nah, because if I do, I'd probably start crying. I'm not having a good day.
You want to talk about it, bro?
One of my friends from Florida is probably gonna die soon.
Well,
His brain dead right now. He got a bad heart, and so he's got an enlarged heart. Have had it for his whole life, pretty much. And he
hmm
had a heart attack on Tuesday. He only 30,
30.
so he been in the ICU and on a ventilator since Tuesday. I just found out today, like a couple hours ago.
Well, if well, it's not gonna make you feel better. Unfortunately, I can correlate to your exact pain because a family friend of mine who I've known my entire life and is like a big brother to me. He is also currently on a ventilator while dealing with going through cancer and blood clots. So it was looking real spooky on Saturday because he got pushed into ICU and he's been in the hospital for like at least 3 weeks from now. So
Yeah,
it's kind of a
uh,
not the easiest thing to go through. But that's why I'm like
I
I
don't
kind of
know.
understand.
I don't know what they're gonna do. And then I've been in a bad mood all week because one, I hate my job. Well, I don't want to say hate it. It's just like I got so much other shit I'm trying to do that my job is not enabling me to do shit. Like
So
my job, I don't get paid enough. Um, I can't just I don't know, bro. That's one of the biggest things. I just don't get paid.
by the
I don't get
way,
paid enough.
before we get too far, we are on a hot mic from the stream. If you care or not,
That's fine.
cool.
I don't
Continue.
think anybody watching.
They're
You
not,
playing a
but
CP game in my league?
no, and AJ's
Oh,
league.
uh, yeah, bro.
Um,
I just don't get paid enough shit like that. So then, like, I don't know. That shit just really bothering me. So then, like, obviously, I'm still trying to move and shit like that too. So that, and then I found that shit out today. That was just icing on the cake. Alright, bro. This is dog shit.
yeah, bro.
This shit
It,
like terrible.
that sounds like a reason to be, excuse me, upset, sad, or wanting to crash out for sure. Your feelings are very
It's
validated.
just like, bro, I got too much shit I'm fucking already worried about. Nah, it's like, damn. Like, I honestly finally found out because, like, our old boss that I used to work for down there texted me and told me. Because he know I come down there, like, every, anytime it's like a holiday shit like that, I'm always down there, and I always go over there and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then he asked me when I was coming down there, blah blah blah. And then, goddamn, and then he told me. I was like, all right, bro. Well, yippee. And then I can't go down to Florida, bro. That's the other reason I've been so pissed, bro.
Why can't you go on the Florida?
Because I can't go down there until like fucking Thursday, bro. Like after Christmas, like, bro.
Because of the flights or just something work
No, it's
related?
just my fucking job, bro.
You can you do your job remote though, right?
Yeah, but it's not like full remote. Well, it is, but I don't have like no computer down there to do it to like work all that shit like that. I have to download my, I have to download all my shit and stuff like that. I don't have no computer to actually work off of.
Well, what's the penalty if you not clocking in?
Points, possible termination, shit like that.
Well, how many points do you have?
Not a lot, but
You
that's not something that I'm willing to get points over. If I'm gonna be honest.
you don't have sick time?
Like I had an uncle die just last week or 2 weeks ago. I didn't go to his funeral last week because I didn't take points.
I, I'm not gonna tell you how to coincide with
Like
the reality
I
that's
did
around you.
like everything I could to get off work or whatever, and like I could have used a sick day. Well, technically I could have. Well, actually I really couldn't have because I would have had to fly somewhere to go, and I can't. If I use a sick day, I can't obviously use my travel benefits. I'll get in trouble for that. Then shut my whole shit down, making me lose all privileges if I did that.
Hmm.
But I couldn't even like get off work and shit like that. So then, I don't know, bro. I've been getting my ass beat the last few weeks.
Let me tell you personally, Des, that I always tell people that if your job is having you pick between your morals and them, and them is winning majority of the time, it's time to bounce.
I've been trying to, bro. I told my mom, I'm like, dude, I've been trying to find it. I've been looking for a new job for months. And I was like, I'm not even being like picky and no shit like that. Like, oh, it gotta be this much money, blah 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 blah. It needs to be more than what I'm making now. Cause if I'm still gonna be making the same shit, no point in me leaving. Be honest. I might as well keep making the same shit and get to travel whenever I feel like.
Well, what's
That's
the
just how I
new?
feel about it.
I know the career you want to go into, so I'm not going to ask you that question. But I will ask you in the process. So, what will you want your next job to be?
But I don't know. I want to move, so if it's
Move.
something that's full remote and I can move like this summer, like I plan to, and actually be able to afford it and shit like that, and when I move somewhere where I want to, and be able to live like on my own, comfortably and shit like that. Cool. It don't really for me at that point. It don't matter what the job is.
As a person who just moved out of the crib myself and now I have my own apartment, it's a couple of things that I will always recommend in the process of you doing that, especially knowing how the economy is nowadays. Question number one: you have a car, right?
Yup.
Are you is your car bought out right, or you are on a note?
Nope. 300 a month.
Okay, that's problem number one. Problem number two: how much is insurance?
My father pays for it.
Cool. Um, Rent in Florida, I know it's going to be a buku amount, so
Depends.
there it still depends. Unless if you're talking about I ain't gonna say a quality one, but just something that you don't have to fear for your life every day.
I mean,
AKA,
where I'm trying to move to, I won't have to do that anyways.
mm. It's I love the peace of mind that I have with my apartment. Like I really do. The it's two problems that I have with my apartment specifically though. How much financially I am strapped
Hmm.
and just the ability to have the freedom to do what I really want to do.
Yeah.
Like that is probably like Loki, my car is my biggest problem when it comes to me in the apartment because automatically, like without fail, I'm already accounting at least 900 a month for just the car.
Huh?
That's the note, that's the insurance.
Nine.
Nine.
That's insane.
So that's already like I said, it's accounted for every single month. 900 on
That's
top of
insane.
rent, on top of consumers' energy, on top of the phone bill, on top of just groceries, unexpected things, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that your note is just 300 and your pops worries about the insurance, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Only thing outside of I like right now I split all my bills, obviously. Except I
hmm
don't split the like the internet bill. I just pay that shit because it's what I want anyways. I told her that so I don't like she don't do shit but just watch it and shit like that. I said I made a big deal about the internet, so I pay the internet type shit. I ain't worried about that.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to worry about that in a couple of months. Because right now I'm
Why?
just on a little promo deal because that's just how it runs. So like the first year or maybe two, I think it's probably the first year. My internet right now is
Damn.
$25 a month.
Ah. So when I switched it over to the higher gig one, I was playing super hardball with her. She was on the phone. Yeah, so they changed the plans. Like what I was paying right now, I pay 80 a month for internet.
hmm
That was 500 megs. $80 was 500. They changed it and made a gig $80. It made the 500 were like $65. I was like, she was like, you can switch. And I was like, nah, I'll just keep the 500 when I just go down to like 65 with it. It's fine. Well, it's blah, 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 blah. I was like, nah, it's fine. She said, okay, what about this? I said, nah, I'm still going to keep it. She said, okay, what if I gave you 3 months free? I said, yeah, you got it. I said, yeah. I said, of course. Okay, yeah, I'll bump up to the gig then. I keep paying what I'm paying. Yeah, of course I'll switch over then to that shit. But I don't know, bro. I've already like calculated how much money it is for it's like my job I need to be making so I could be fine and not worry about shit like that. Will I get that much? Probably not. Will I get close? I can get yeah, I can get close for sure. It's just a
uh,
matter of
I'm making decent money, but the problem is, and I've just realized this like maybe a couple of weeks ago, is that my expenses. So I keep getting paid more and more, which is great. I keep incurring more expenses in the process, and that's the fucking problem. So it
is
basically
that because
seems
shit
like
that you want? Is that because you buying shit that you just feel like buying? Or is it
it's
stuff that you have to get and then it's like, oh damn, that's fucked.
both. If I'm being very honest, it's both. So of course the apartment is very necessary, needed.
Huh.
I already had a new car, but I hated my new car because of how small it was and how kind of limited it had me when it comes to mobility. Uh, but it wasn't necessary. It was more so a want, not a need.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I said it. I was like, well, I know for a fact I ain't getting no new car no time soon.
If I knew
I
what
know
I know
I
now, I would
don't.
easily just keep buying cars and just waiting until they die.
Yeah.
A note, I've heard my homeboy say it years back, and still went along with it. But I would never have another car note if I can help it. It
Yeah, they bad.
it's such a financial restriction on anything you can do that it
Hmm.
becomes so much of a pain. And that's the funny thing is, you're not struggling to pay it. You're
Yup. It's
getting
just
it
like,
paid.
damn, that's $300 gone.
Yeah, bro. Like
That
I
I
can.
didn't even fucking. I could have just kept that.
That's genuinely how I feel. Like I'm not having a problem paying this shit because I have just enough money to do whatever I have to do. But it's just annoying that I have to go through this shit every fucking month. And I break my shit up into two, so I don't even pay the whole car note at one time. Like me, I pay half the note every 2 weeks.
I probably should start doing that instead of waiting. To be honest.
Oh, absolutely, my nigga. Let me tell you personally. Pay the note Pay the half the note every 2 weeks. First off, you'll be I ain't gonna say way quicker, but you'll finish your note quicker doing it that way instead of doing the once a month. And then number two, you are showing heavy activity on the note, so that way your credit score shoots up as well. But don't do it every week.
Yeah. I'll probably start doing that after this month then.
Yeah, it's because I ain't gonna hold you up. I was doing that with my first car, and it low key. I'm doing it with this car now. I'm about a month, maybe two, already ahead on the note, and I started this shit in June.
Yeah. So, see, that's how I get some shit like that and be like, oh damn, I ain't gotta pay this right now.
Nope. You gotta stay ahead, bro. Like if I wanted to, yes, I could easily do that and skip out on December because I know for a fact they're fine. But I'm like, what's more important, getting this shit out, or just being like, all right, I have enough leeway to kind of do what I want for right now, which is fine. But me, I want this shit off my books way quicker.
Hmm.
What's your APR on your note?
I have no idea.
Nigga, nah, I can't, I'm not accepting that as an answer. you gonna have
What,
to
bro?
you gonna have to figure out.
I
But
don't, bro.
what do you be?
300 a month is all I need to know.
No, that's not what you need to know. It's actually way more. It's way more. I ain't gonna say
I'm gonna tell
sophisticated, but
you
more
why it's like
intricate.
that, bro. Because one, I had a cosigner because he cosigned for it anyway, so that shit don't really like. I don't know, bro.
But
I don't.
Des, do you know how important your APR is to your
Yes, I
car note?
understand. I mean, yeah, but that's the interest rate and shit like that. I understand, bro.
Yeah,
I've
but if
sold
you
cars, yes, but I don't know mine because, quite frankly, it was based off my credit, really.
Yeah, that's why I hear you on that. It still is still dealing with you.
I
So
understand. I'm just saying it wasn't based off mine. So it's like, okay.
it wasn't based off my
So
credit. So why should I know, nigga? You should know.
I mean, simple as that.
Nah, cause it still affects you. It would be different if it was a wham bam thank you ma'am type of ordeal, but it's not
I feel you.
because
I'm just saying.
it genuinely depend. It genuinely has an effect on how quickly you can get your loan paid off.
I understand.
Like my first,
I bought it in 2021 though. I'm sure I don't have much longer on it.
well, what was the original term?
I don't know, man.
Damn, you know what? I know you're an adult. I need you to start being like an adult.
I am an adult. The fuck?
I never said you were not an adult, nigga. Listen to my
What
words very
the
clearly.
fuck?
I
What
never
the
said that.
fuck?
What I told you did you hear what I said?
Start being more of one.
Yes, start being more of an adult. I know you're an adult, and I know you
Man,
do adult shit. Those are things that
this is
you kind of
dog
need to.
shit being an adult.
And my nigga, I completely agree with you.
Dog shit.
Shit, this is the
It would
third
be
worst
dog
hood I
shit
could
if I
be
made
in.
some money.
Look, it's the third worst hood I could possibly be in. Motherhood, adulthood, and parenthood. No, motherhood,
Yeah,
parenthood, adulthood.
It honestly, bro, it ain't even being an adult ain't that bad.
It's terrible.
Truth be told,
It's
it's not
terrible.
that bad.
It
It's
is.
just like it's just like, cause I'm sure. Oh no, just give me some money, bro, and I'll be fine.
That's fine, but you still gotta. That's everybody's end goal, and it's more so a
Bro,
how and how are you going to sustain it and maintain it.
I'm, I had the easy part if I had it.
But that's the hard part. It's getting it.
Motherfucker. Somebody gonna give me that shit.
And even if you do get it, life in itself will still have to sustain it to the point where it doesn't become a burden. So we're talking about
Like,
unexpected expenses, things of that nature.
I mean, yeah, life gonna always happen,
Life gonna life,
but
brother.
every time it ain't no fun getting beat up though. You ain't got no bread.
And it ain't never fun when anybody's losing the battle, bro.
I've been losing the whole year.
You know, I told myself that while I was at work, I was like, this year has been bad, and I had to really sit there. God spoke to me right
I
then
said
and
that the
there.
other day. All right, bro, I'll get my fucking ass beat.
Uh, I said the same thing, and I had to really sit there, and God kind of told me, like out loud to me. I was like, this year really hasn't been good, and I had to sit there and think about, like, nah, this year, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, has been one of the best years of my life, and I don't think I've truly understood it until now. Like, one, let's start off with you have a new car. Bam. Not many people could say that. Two, you moved out of your parents' crib. You have your own apartment. Wonderful. You end up helping release a single that you're on streaming platforms now, and toured not toured went out of the state to go perform said song in front of people. Something that you never thought of doing at all for whatsoever. You had a chance to go be with your friends and brothers in Florida.
Of course, you fucking fumble.
Like I really had to sit here like, you know what, God, I'm sorry. Like I'm so caught up on what's going on right now that I didn't thank you in the process of what happened then.
Hmm.
Like my father's still here with me when he was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago. My mother was in the hospital a couple of months ago. She's still here. Like simple things that we are taken for granted. Like that didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen that way at all. So becoming thankful for more of the things that are not materialistic is something that I had to really like put into focus. Like, shoot, he didn't have to do it, but he did, and that's why I'm grateful that this life that I have. It seems complicated, it seems hard, and yes, trials and tribulations are easily supposed to happen for us, but you need to be thankful even for sometimes when it's raining, even when it's sunny. We can't always go to God whenever it's always sunshine. God already
Yeah.
promised us to go through our trials and tribulations to help us grow, to pour into us. So if we can't be able to take whatever He's putting on us, which He already told you, I never put more on you than you can bear, then who are we as people to say, no, I don't want to go through this?
I mean, I feel you. I mean, I've been telling myself that the whole time though. It's like, okay, bet. Despite all that, I still find myself doing exactly what you just said. Like every day, it's like, okay, well, I still been saying thank you and stuff like that. That's been fine. I've been pretty consistent with that. No matter, even like every day is fine. It's like, all right, bro. I don't like this. I started off with thank you, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, okay, bet. God, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why it ain't like this? X Y Z or whatever. But at the very end, I always find myself still saying thank you for all the other stuff I got and all the other stuff that's is good right now, even though I feel like I'm getting beat up.
But is it more so you're telling him all these things and then saying in the process this? Isn't that kind of more so like a How can I put this?
Contradicting.
Yes, there it goes. A contradiction.
No, because I was taught you should tell how you feel. You already know how you feel anyways, so just tell them the truth. So that's just all I'm doing. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm still appreciative of everything else, but at the same time, or just right now, I mean, he know I'm pissed. You know, I don't like my job too much. You know what? All of the stuff I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that, but also he also know that I ain't having fun right now. So I might as well tell him how I am displeased with that. Like I'm not like mad or nothing like that with like at him or anything like that. It's just like, yo, as of right now, um, this ain't no fun. This is trash.
I don't think trials and tribulations are supposed to be fun though, This.
They're not. But also, that's why I've been doing a devo on waiting.